finally made it to the campsite. This is a solo camping trip for me at the Cosby Campground. I am in at B65, and I just parked and checked the site for trash to make sure that nobody before me left trash around. And then I'm right now gathering up little twigs for my fire. Picking up the little sticks is twofold. It will clear off the tent pad site, so nothing is going to poke up into my tent. Even though I have the footprint, which protects the tent somewhat, I still don't want anything that's going to poke through those. And it also provides kindling for my fire. You can kind of see my car over there in my, let me zoom in. That's my car. And then I'm here. This is the nearest restroom. And around the bottom side from my camp spot is a dishwashing station. I just passed where you registered, but the office was closed and said campers proceed. And here's where you enter the campground area. And then the A loop goes to the right, B loop goes to the left. B22 through 49 goes left. B55 through 93 goes right. Oh, they've already got their fire going. It's 3:43. I got here at about 10 till 1. 1 o'clock was check-in time. and set my tent up. Gathered up a little bit of the smaller dead limbs that were on the ground for kindling. And then I put the hammock up. Almost took a nap. And I thought, well, I better go see if the office is open back up to check in. And it hadn't. So there's my tent. And I am at B65. There's me. So it's really important to get your fire started and let it burn down to mostly coals. And you want to cook over the coals, not over the fire. I have learned that by experience. My hands may look dirty because I've just been messing with the fire. And I've got the camera looking down here so you can see what I'm doing. So put some hand sanitizer on really quick. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take off probably gonna do 2 boats. So that would be 6 pieces of aluminum foil. So I'm gonna try to do half of these. There went a butterfly. Half of the broccoli. Oh, a little bit more than half. And half of the zucchini. Rendezvous steak seasoning. So what I'm going to do is fold the first one. Flip it over. Fold the second one. Flip it over. And then fold the third one. And then I'll make the second one. And this is heavy duty aluminum foil too, not just your regular everyday use. It's heavy duty. Let's stick it on the fire. Okay, now what you're gonna see me do is I'm gonna try to move the logs over here and the coals over. Hot coals right under where the food is. Oh, I don't want that one piece. burning right under there. Move it out here. So I've mainly got the hot coals under the food, and then the flame is more over here. I'm going to try upside down pineapple cake again in the Dutch oven. Now I tried this before and it turned out disastrous. The brown sugar and pineapple burnt to the cast iron. So what I'm going to do is line the bottom with parchment paper. What I'm going to do first is put the butter, half a stick of butter in the bottom, the brown sugar. Put the lid on there, and then I'm going to go set that on over the coals. Couple days. So this is just the yellow cake mix. Then I'm going to put a little bit of oil on an egg. Let me get some hand sanitizer. And then just the juice. And that's going to be my batter. Put my lid on that so bugs don't get in there. And then check my butter. Can you see? Yeah. It's a little crooked, so the butter melted. It just hadn't mixed with all the brown sugar yet. Can you see that? Okay, now I'm going to put And I'm just going to take and pour the batter over it. We will cover that back up. Set that up on the fire. And we'll need some coal on it. Okay, we'll let that cook for about 40 minutes, maybe 30. Try to see if these are done. Man, I'm tired. I miss my sister. She helped me last time. My goodness, look at this. The meat and the broccoli are done. The zucchini is mostly done. There's a couple pieces that stuck together. Yeah, I guess it's done. I'm gonna let it cool. Oh gosh, it smells so good. I wish you could smell it through the video. Oh my gosh. It's really good. So this is zucchini, broccoli, and it's actually one of those beef sausage links with rendezvous seasoning. Wish you were here to share it with me. It got down to coals only, so I flipped the grate up and I'll probably have to rotate it soon. It's been about 40 minutes and I just got a big whiff of pineapple, so I'm gonna check it again carefully. Oh, that looks done. Hope I didn't burn the bottom. Let's see. Get a plate. Oh my gosh. Will you look at this? My sister will be the most proud of me because she saw what a failure it was last time. It's like, it's perfect. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to dig in. I'll let you know how it tastes. I'm getting ready to take a bite of upside down pineapple cake that I made in the Dutch oven over the campfire. Oh my goodness. It's really good. Good morning. Can you hear the birds? I did not sleep well last night because I got hot. It only got down to about 63. I brought the wrong sleeping bag. I was in shorts till about 2:40, somewhere between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, and then I got some pants on and my puffy jacket. Now I've just got the sleeping bag liner on. But it's a new day. I forgot to show you guys the inside of the tent. This is the stuff that, it was really windy last night, and this stuff kept falling and hitting the tent, waking me up. Oh, I'm a little stiff, but I am just in my sleeping bag liner, and it's got feathers all over it where it's been in the sleeping bag, because it's a down bag, not a synthetic. But this is how much room I've got. I do keep my shoes on the inside sometimes, because I don't like the thought of bugs crawling in them. Let's get this day started. I have done a lot of trial and error with building campfires, and let me tell you, I struggled when I first started. It was a major struggle, because I would get it started and then it would die, and then I would get it started and it would die, and I would get so frustrated, so unbelievably frustrated. So I was a little, not apprehensive, what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't know if I would have trouble this trip getting a fire started or not. And I actually, when I got the National Park certified firewood, when I sought to get that, because just a side note, if you're not aware, the Smoky Mountain National Park will not let you burn just any kind of firewood. It has to be heat treated, and I'm not really sure what all else they do, but it's certified. There are a couple of campgrounds that I know of that sell it on site, and that is Elkmont and Smokemont. I know those two sell firewood on site. Cosby Campground does not. So when I was driving in, I stopped at a place that had fireworks, firewood plastered all over the front of the building. They do not sell the certified firewood. So I asked the lady where she recommended nearby, and she told me, I mean, I'm sure there's other places, but to turn right like you're going to go into Gatlinburg on, I know it is Hooper Highway. I don't really know what the name of it is now. And not too far on the left is a Donna Joe's Market, where a Subway is, and they sell it, so I stopped there. And in the bag, there's a piece of paper kind of telling about the firewood, and it tells how, it had on the back how to build like something like a stellar campfire or something. And they said to start, I've always done the teepee, tried the teepee thing, but they said start like you're building a log cabin with 4 pieces, and then put your smaller pieces inside. And I did do the smaller pieces inside, kind of like a teepee shape. And I probably need to move it around a little bit, but I also went from smaller size kindling to larger, like graduated, because I think my problem before was I went straight from the little stuff to the big logs, and the little stuff would burn up too quickly that the big logs couldn't catch. So there's a couple of intermediate bigger pieces that I used, and that did a lot better. So it's still a learning process for me. I am no expert, but trial and error. but that worked. That's what worked for me last night and today. Not a whole lot of fire going, a little bit, but I've got several coals under there, so I put the aluminum foil all over the grate and I put the bacon on. And I like to cook my bacon slow, so hopefully I do not like it crunchy, crispy. I like it floppy. So hopefully this will do the trick. Fingers crossed. I'll let you know how it goes. Here's what the day consisted of. Wake up, start a fire, cook breakfast, take a nap till almost lunchtime. Disclaimer, I only did get about 3 hours of sleep last night, so wake up, start a fire, cook lunch, lay down in the hammock. I'm not saying another nap will happen, but you know. I have packed everything up and I'm heading back a little early. They issued a wind advisory for 6 p.m. tonight. I do not want to be in a tent under a bunch of trees with a wind advisory the way the winds were last night. So safety first. I made the call to come back early, but I had a lot of fun and it was a much needed trip. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.